No disrespect.
Yeah.
No
Sex work is real work, Jeff.
That's right.
Yeah.
I've tried to give them some money.
No pun intended. Yeah, so all of these came with like a reason for it. Like, I didn't get into that. I just want to know what your guys' songs would like to play.
Mine's actually Beat It, Beat It.
Of course it is. Boys, have you heard of the shopping cart theory?
Yes.
To depend
like
on
if you put in it and you go up and you pay for it, you get out of the stuff that's inside. Or you can just take a chance and just drive right out of the...
See if you can make it.
See if you can make it
how far you can go.
Yeah. Which I've seen
no,
a lot
it's
of.
more about putting the cart away after you're done using
Oh, yeah.
it. It says if you're
I do it.
put the cart away, you're a good person. If you don't put the cart away, then you're probably a
Bag
bad
of
person.
shit.
Right. In more bad news, there was a news report that the DOJ has withheld 47,000 plus documents in the Epstein file release.
How many?
Basically 48,000 documents that they withheld.
That we know
48
exist
that
already.
we know
Yeah, I
exist
know.
already.
That's the thing.
And that was reported by... Because last
is
week
that the NPR one?
NPR...
No, and last week that was the one about the 13-year-old, right?
About the 13-year-old that they had withheld those specific.
Yeah.
But I can't remember who reported on this. But yeah, 48,000 more documents that they said, nope, you don't get to see these.
Yeah, because we've got a president that's helping us out.
Yeah.
And
yeah, but I mean, if this gets really weird and he can drag this out.
Weirder than it already is.
Right? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. No, please.
Welcome everyone to Our Town Podcast, coming to you from the Cedar Stream Studio space in beautiful downtown Renton. Please take a moment to like and subscribe, share if you can, and review if available. We'd love to hear from you, so comment below and tell us how we're doing. Hit the like and subscribe button to never miss an episode. And don't forget to visit our-townpodcast.com for all the links. Join the members only section of the website or sign up on Patreon. And now, here they are, the boys of Our Town Podcast.
It's the only way to be sure.
all right, here we go.
Yeah.
We are
Ripley.
They were being inspected
Yes.
when they were signed up with the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Burning that deal was a shit thing to do, but that's what Benjamin Netanyahu wants.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I do need to make a retraction today, because if you really go by the numbers, Iran has killed more Americans than Israel. So I did misspeak last week, but
You son of a bitch.
it's close enough that we should be mad about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not like I wasn't off by that much.
Not that much.
I'm recording right now.
Yeah.
We're ready to go. I'm just going to go ahead and start the music and then go from there. But we are in the middle of recording right now.
Oh.
All right.
Game face. Yes!
Give it power.
Welcome, everybody, to another exciting edition of Our Town Podcast. Yes, it is coming to you from the Cedar Stream Studios in beautiful and historic downtown Renton, Washington, right in the heart of all that is Renton.
Indeed.
Right in the sphincter.
Yes. Boys, episode 164.
Get out of here.
Yes, 164 of these. Look it up. Go back and watch them all.
Yes.
Tonight's safe word, guys. If anybody's not feeling safe, and you folks can do this at home,
From time to time.
yell out "dedicated."
Oh.
Hit pause. Take your cats for a walk. Make a nice basil drizzle for your French bread.
Very nice.
What else? Drink some tea. Do some breathing exercises.
Do some breathing exercises.
Hug a tree.
Make a list.
Make a list.
Oh, geez, that's nice.
Like it. Just yell that out. Hit pause. Do all those things. Come back when you're ready and finish the show. And you boys can do it here if for any reason you're not feeling safe. Dedicated because I read a story about an Indian man, and I'm going to butcher his name, Tungnath Cherdavetti, I think is how you say his name. He bought train tickets back in 1999. And he felt he was overcharged for those train tickets. So he went back to the clerk at the train station. Hey, man, you overcharged me for I want a refund. And the clerk's like, I'm not giving you a refund. Get out of here. Get out of here. Typical Indian gentleman speak. So he had to go back to the railway and tell them, look, you overcharged me. I want my money back. I want a refund. They never gave it to him, so he took him to court.
Yeah.
22 years of fighting in court against Indian Railways because they overcharged him for those 2 tickets.
Yeah, like $250.
Well, a little less than that, Mike. He was finally awarded, going through over 100 hearings in 22 years. The court finally sided with this gentleman, and they paid him back what he requested, 20 rupees.
Whoa.
Which equates to about 25 cents here in the United States. So he
good.
got his 25 cents back.
Yes.
The court also ordered the railway to pay him a fine of 15,000 rupees, which is about 188 bucks, on top of the refund, which amounted to, I think, 20 rupees, which is about 12% a year, ever since he didn't get his money from 99 to 2022 when this
Dedicated.
case. Yes, he said the case was about justice and fighting corruption.
Yes.
But also said the compensation was too little compared to the mental anguish he endured from the case because his family kept calling it a waste of time.
No. They didn't.
That sucks. I thought you were going to say something like he was, I don't know, he got $5 million.
Wouldn't that be nice? 5 million rupees would have been nice.
Liked
but
that.
no, 188 bucks.
No, that's the tort reform they want to see here, folks. Oh, man.
Have you guys ever been in something that you were just like dedicated to some kind of small, minute thing, but you were just like not going to give up on it?
Aside from masturbation?
Well, goes without saying, Joe.
Yeah, hey. No, I don't think I have.
Nothing that the only thing I could think of was there was a guy. I went to an all-male high school, Catholic high school, which we had a dress code and we had a like your hair couldn't be too long. I had the hot late 80s mullet going on, but your hair wasn't supposed to get below your collar.
Sure.
Was the thing, and I sort of
Blurred
blurred that line for years. But there was this kid, can't remember, in my grade. I didn't know him real well, but he always walked around very stiff and upright. And even in the nicer weather, in the late spring and stuff, he always wore a jacket. But he always had his head, and he would be real stiff and whatever. Well, once we graduated, he reached back and pulled out this hair that went down all the way down his back. So for his entire high school career, he was hiding his long rockin' metal hair.
Oh, what a guy. Man, they need to make
my hero.
some kind of trophy.
Like some statue
over
or
this
something.
guy. Yeah, it's huge.
That's not,
Man, that's
really
dedication,
That
man.
is dedication.
That is dedication.
Ah, shucks.
I
That's
hope
nice.
that kid's doing good.
Yeah.
What's the safe word?
Dedication.
Okay.
Yeah. Or dedicated.
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 Okay. I'll remember that.
Dedicated. Speaking of dedicated,
Christy Nome got
Christy Nome got
Yeah.
You were stalling a little too long on that.
No, she finally was asked to step down by the Trump administration. She's been a very controversial, even with Republicans in Congress. She hasn't sat very well. With that big, with that big tax break that they did over the summer, the Department of Homeland Security got mega dollars from us taxpayers, and she used a huge portion of that money to do advertising campaigns for the
more than $200 million.
Yes, featuring her on horseback and playing dress up and all these weird costumes,
weird propaganda shit.
Weird propaganda stuff. And she said she was asked by somebody, I think Tom Tillis, a Republican senator, did the president himself know that you were spending this much money on this advertising? And she said, yes, he did. And he asked her again, did he really? She goes, yes. And so they asked Trump himself. He says, I have no idea. I had no knowledge of that.
I was just saying yes to everything. Money? Sure.
Yeah.
You can have some.
Yeah, because it ain't his.
Money.
Oh, man. And just absolutely incompetent, cruel. I can't say enough bad things about her just as a person.
Yeah.
And just shouldn't belong in any kind of policy, let alone like law enforcement. Shouldn't be anywhere near it.
She could
Nowhere
probably
near
do
it.
a nice role on Law and Order.
Yeah, right on.
She could play a person in
And
Law
I
and
think she would really like to be that type of star.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's not what the job is.
No.
It isn't. It's like these people, it's such a weird time. Because what other time could these people have, like, failed to the highest
So miserably
positions?
upward.
Yes.
I don't
So miserably upward.
Shit,
They failed.
Morally corrupt.
Yeah.
They just
Just the worst, and so quickly. So quickly, man. It's been a year. And I guess
know,
his
that's
whole,
weird, right?
you know, and we've watched the last 50 years, right? But so much has happened in the degradation of these United States in 1 year.
Yeah.
Like the trust, we were in active talks with Iran, and had a sneak attack.
Yeah, and we'll jump right into that. Trump's war with Iran. My understanding, I haven't heard any other reporting, and I think even people like Marco Rubio have admitted to this, that they learned that Israel was planning to do this attack, and they're like, "Oh, well, not without us," and had to jump in, sort of following Israel's lead or Netanyahu's lead on these attacks.
I think, yeah.
Like they weren't planning it.
No, not until
since
later, like
Israel-
June or something.
Yeah.
No, and it's the month of Ramadan and a bunch of other stuff, and.
Yeah.
And it's just obviously, you know.
And absolutely no plan.
It's insane. No.
For anything.
Except, I kind of think it is to make splinter the map, right? So that Iran's going to be broken up into chunks, and you know what I mean?
I think that Israel's trying to really start a race war with Muslims and
I think they're just trying to take as much territory as possible right now.
Right.
Yeah. So I think Lebanon Lebanon's on the list, right?
Yep.
It's just gonna.
But why is Iran hitting like Dubai and
Because there's American interest.
Yeah, because we
or
have
Western
bases there,
interest.
and
okay,
Yeah.
but hitting hotels and shit like that.
No, and
It's kinda weird.
they've been actively working against the Shias elsewhere, right? So it's like, I don't know, man.
Terrible situation.
It's a terrible situation.
Yeah.
Just unnecessary loss.
I've also heard that what's the Mahmoud bin what's the Saudi leader? I've heard
MBS,
that I've heard that he's been lobbying Trump to do this as well.
Oh, I'm sure.
For months.
Oh, sure. Yeah. No, and I mean, now, if the plan is just to, weaken Iran, I mean, this is the way to do it. But this is not how you come about, like, a democratic regime change. You know what I mean? It's not gonna. That's not gonna help.
Yeah,
it's
they just killed how many thousands of protesters, and you think that they're the Iranian Republican Guard? That's them, right? Are gonna just like, oh yeah, here's my rifle.
Yeah. You guys take over.
You guys take over.
You'll be nice.
No.
Yeah. No.
And in
no,
fact,
no.
that
They're going down. They're going down.
They managed to kill Khomeini, the Ayatollah. And but they're saying that his son is probably going to just step into that role.
Aren't there like
So what really did they
50,000
achieve?
other people kind of in line in that whole chasm of religion and belief? Isn't there like, I mean, it's a never-ending train of people that are just going to step into the same shoes. You can't cut the head off of that thing.
No, well, yeah.
So
They
whether
didn't-
it's his son
Yeah,
or whether
exactly.
it's somebody else.
It's still going to be
Oh,
probably
sure,
a
sure,
hard
sure.
line
Yeah.
person,
Right.
unless you were to do
Well, somebody who can
somehow.
hold that all together, because
Yeah.
there's a bunch of different factions in Iran.
Yeah,
right.
Even
So
the
it's like-
Kurds. The Kurds are armed
Yes.
up, and the CIA's probably giving them a bunch of weapons to go in. And
that could never backfire, could it?
no,
Man, and why would the Kurds trust us?
Yeah.
Right? We've dogged them a couple times.
Yeah, exactly.
And B, man, this administration just showed that you can't make a deal.
Yeah.
One more time.
yeah,
Yeah.
They were actively in talks. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. Iran would have gone back. I don't want to sound like I'm defending the shit-ass religious zealot regimes, dude,
Yeah.
because I'm not.
No.
But this is not the way to get them thrown out of power.
Right.
Not without fracturing the country.
You
Right?
can't.
Same
you
kind of
can't
thing with
just-
Iraq, dude.
yeah,
Same
like
sort of thing.
Jeff was saying, you can't just cut off the head of that snake and then
No.
expect everybody to be like, okay, just pick somebody
that's-
good.
yeah, well, that's
Everybody
the-
grab somebody good. Grab Steve.
Yeah.
Where's
No,
Steve?
don't grab
then,
Steve.
But then you would. They just need to say that the supreme leader of the religion isn't going to be the supreme leader of the country anymore.
Right.
Right. So just hand that power over to a prime minister or something. My guess is it's going to be the prince or whatever, the old Shah's grandson or whatever, and he'll just bribe Donald Trump.
Yeah.
He'll say you get 1% of all the minerals. Or oil or something.
Right,
You know what
right,
I mean?
right,
He'll just
right,
bribe them
right.
out.
And
And
how
then
much money did we throw at Afghanistan and Iraq to try to prop up, those guys? And I'm not saying the Shah won't do better, because I'm sure there's factions there that still remember the Shah and still.
Yeah, but not all that fondly, right?
Well, I don't know. Maybe some of them. I don't know.
I'm sure some people might.
I'm sure there's a ton of young Iranian people
Yeah. There's a lot of
that
yeah.
want more Western freedoms.
Yeah.
Right. They want to be able to internet and.
But I think
music
getting
and-
bombed is going to make less of them.
Yes.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? At least look to us as a example or as a potential ally, right?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like that's why that doesn't work.
Yeah.
It got rid of and there was never any doubt that we were going to have overwhelming air superiority. I mean, duh. You know what I mean? The best they could hope for, and a year ago would have been much more true. It's like all the Houthi rebels and all those guys could have. And remember, Israel murdered those guys in the last year, like
Yeah.
the pager explosions and all that shit. It's
Yes,
like,
yeah.
oh no, they severed the.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean? It's like. And so now, from an air superiority, just bombing the shit out of another military, of course, now's a great time to do that, right? But it's a nation of 90 million people, most of whom are young.
Who, Israel?
Yeah. Iran.
Oh, Iran.
Yeah.
There's only 90 million people in it?
I think so, yeah. That's still a lot,
That's not that many people.
Well, I mean, it's
I mean,
pretty
maybe
good
for the
size.
Middle East,
It's
right?
a third, fourth of the U.S.
Yeah.
probably,
Okay.
Yeah.
relatively.
And I think
thought
out of that, it's like 1 in less than 90 is a Revolutionary Guard member.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of people. It's way over 1 million, I think.
That are-
Let alone just like with the Ba'ath Party.
That are
and,
trained, you mean?
Yeah, or that are trained. Yep, and to some degree, and they've been planning on this happening for quite some time.
Running drills.
But I also think that, again, just like Russia showed us, and I think militaries do when you look at them, they've been lying to their leadership for a long time. Well, we will decimate so-and-so. We will obliterate blah, 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 blah. And in reality, that's not even possible. Remember in Syria and shit, they just went, nope, we have nothing.
Yeah.
But they had blustered everybody for decades.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like, Russia was going to roll through Ukraine in a weekend.
Right. Yeah.
Right? Because he
Yeah.
had been lied to by their military.
Right.
Right? So all that gets, you did just that transfer of wealth. You know what I mean? What the fuck is going on, people? We got to stop this.
We're being manipulated.
Oh, it's so dumb. And all these death cult motherfuckers, man. It's like,
Yeah.
they
Did
gotta
you hear?
stop.
Did you hear about the? There's a military commander that went and told a bunch of non-commissioned officers that President Trump was, quote, anointed by Jesus to light the signal fire in Iran to cause Armageddon and to mark his return to
The
Earth.
made-up Battle of Armageddon, which
Yes.
does not exist
It doesn't
in the Bible.
exist in the Bible. It's
Anyway,
but
it's just a weird fantasy. What is this? What is this fantasy where they want to see us smoked by some extraterrestrial who's ignored us this whole time.
But
it's going to come back in my time to smite everybody except mine, except me and mine.
Yeah.
So they kid themselves into. What the fuck is that? What is that?
The God of peace that's going to send you to hell if you don't worship him.
Yeah. Oh,
Mike,
man.
I don't know if there's any answer to that because we're all doing that. Everybody's like just going, huh? What the fuck is happening?
Yeah, what is happening? Who are these dingbats? Get them the fuck out of here, man.
They are doing some nasty shit.
Yeah. It is.
It's absolute bonkers.
I mean, they really were being compliant, just like Iraq was, dude, before we invaded then, with international inspectors. Nuclear shit, dude, and also along with chemical stuff, it's not that easy to hide once you know where it is and what you're looking for.
Right.
'Cause there's just so many, it's really intensive.
Active.
Both of those, there's so much shit that has to be happening to make all that happen.
And devices.
Right? Oh, yeah. Fuck, it's huge, dude. It's huge.
It's not like you can't just
You don't
put
need-
out an order a crank in your bathtub or whatever
no.
that.
If you have 3 possible facilities that kind of work amongst each other, you don't have a 4th one lying around somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, there's no way. So inspections work.
Well, and
they do. Hans Blick and all that shit. Remember
that's
that?
what I was trying to
It was
remember,
a
the
fucking
German
thing,
dude.
and
Yeah.
it was being effective. We just wanted to blow some people up.
Yes.
And get rid of the one central, to make a long-term conflict was the recipe, because we knew that would shatter. Because way back in the olden days, when we redrew the maps after the First World War, and then we redrew the maps after the Second World War,
Yeah.
and it's like
Yeah.
we combined a bunch of groups of people who were never in the same group.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then you spin in the colonialism, the last, we thought, the last remnants of colonialism, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
Sprinkle in a little religious disagreement amongst the groups.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
It's the classic divide and conquer.
But yeah, if we didn't need all that oil, if the world didn't
Yeah.
need all that oil,
Well,
because we
which-
don't buy that much stuff from Ira, we don't buy anything.
Now, but we sure do
we've got
from the
Venezuela.
other Gulf states.
we got all the free
Yeah.
oil we could ever
How
want.
much is
I
it?
know
I think
that.
I heard something today where it's 243 million barrels of oil just to operate the military in the United States.
Yes.
A
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. So
A day.
one thing that came,
Or maybe it's more like a month.
besides the.
I think America uses 150 million a day.
Is that
but that
how
might
many
not
it
be,
is?
yeah. But that's still astounding, and I don't know if that includes the military. But if the military uses twice as much,
Yeah.
that would be weird.
Yeah.
Sorry, Charles.
No, you're fine. I was just going to say, there's some economists that have already said that this is going to cost the U.S. $210 billion. This campaign that's going on. But of course, a lot more the longer it goes on. American damages already. Talk about the 3 F-15Es that got shot down by friendly fire.
Yeah.
I think they were $30-something million a piece.
Oh, yeah.
Which almost $100 million. And that, Jeff, to your point, aircraft carriers can cost $13 million a day to operate.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Altogether, it's $1 billion a day
Oh,
for
it's
sure.
gonna be.
And the munitions, the weird interceptor missiles,
Yes.
the Raytheons or whatever.
Yeah.
They're really
'Cause now we
expensive,
gotta buy
dude.
more of those.
Yeah, but they only make a few hundred a year.
Yeah.
I think yeah, dude.
But as Trump said, we've got missiles for days. We can go for
Yeah,
years.
I don't know, dude. No, we can't.
No.
And that's gonna, they don't just magically reappear. This is not a video game.
Yeah.
B, we're turning everybody off. So nobody really wants to help us.
Right.
In this endeavor.
I
right?
think France and England a little bit,
Maybe.
but not full scale like
No, I wouldn't
the
think
US.
so. And there's no, because there's not. I think they're just going to break it. There's no. You know what I mean? And I don't think there is a plan except to break it. Right?
That makes a lot of sense
break,
now that you
to
mention
break
that.
what?
Iran.
Just to
crack
break it,
it
yeah.
like an egg, dude. So, right. Yeah.
Tehran was already on its last legs because of the water crisis.
Yeah, there's been a massive water crisis. They also have nuclear power plants that are active
true.
that require a lot of fucking water.
Yeah.
And probably a couple of server farms
Yeah.
that they're hacking in everybody's shit. It's like, man, I don't want to pretend for a moment
Yes.
that I would ever forgive the Iranian psycho regime.
No.
Right? Please do not misunderstand. But bombing them is not going to get rid of the problem.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
And we've known this. You know what I mean? It's like, but it will weaken them militarily. But then what fills that?
That void.
Vacuum.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Especially with historically uncommon locations, different tribes, different dialects, different, all sorts of different shit going on in that joint, man.
Culture.
Yeah. Yes.
Culture, yeah.
Man. And a lot of really pent up hatred for the torturous regime.
Yeah.
Right? So how, you know what I mean? Once they start to slip from power, what happens to them? Do they move to Russia?
Yeah, I don't know.
Who's
Yeah.
taking those guys in?
The Maldives. I hear it's nice down there.
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess also in the strike, boys, not always Khomeini killed, but former President Mahmoud Ahmadinejad, am I saying that right? He died in those strikes as well.
I didn't know that. Jeez.
Him and his son and his wife, I think, were all killed. But they're like close knit into Tehran. You remember that guy
And
for a
I
long
bet
time? 'Cause-
every important person was in the same bunker.
Yeah.
Right? Or trying to get there.
trying to get there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, dude. No, that was the Israelis that got that guy, right? Was that us?
I don't know if it was during the strike.
Or it was our.
Is there a
we were
difference
using
between
their.
us and the Israelis?
Well, fuck. They don't share all their intelligence with us.
Yeah. True that.
But they use our military.
Yeah. Six Americans
Man,
have died
we got-
so
yeah.
far,
think
as far as I know. All the ones that were shot down in those three
Survived,
planes
yeah.
survived.
So, yeah, six.
Man,
So there are
good
two pilots in each of those, which I
Yeah,
didn't know.
yeah.
Which planes?
The F-15.
F-15, yeah.
That the Kuwaitis used our tech to knock down, I guess.
Yeah.
Something didn't work, or we didn't communicate with them. Because we've been trying to act like we don't have to talk to anybody, so maybe we didn't talk to
So
anybody.
they came into that airspace.
Yeah, just like we did with Sri Lanka. It's like they were like 19 miles off the coast of Sri Lanka when they sank a ship in international waters.
Oh, the Iranian
Yeah.
ship, that was coming back from a demonstration in India. Or
in
something,
Sri
right?
Lanka, yeah.
Oh, was it?
So they're like, navies for friends or something. yeah. I mean,
It was one of those
Yeah.
weird catamaran.
It was like a bait and
Type
switch
of-
thing. Like, hey, come over and say hi.
yeah, no, Sri
We're
Lanka
gonna-
is now like, fuck, we weren't, we were trying to make friends with those guys. It's like, because, people trade goods and shit back and forth. It's like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Fuck, and we need doing such giant things without as many plans as possible is ridiculous, right? And I hear a lot of excuses, but not a lot of plans. Even if they kept saying a plan, kept changing the plan, they're still working on the justification excuse, right? Multiple.
Yeah, yeah. Did you guys see the drapes? Trump
that's
talking about the drapes?
insane.
Just nuts.
No. What do you say?
So Trump is talking about, and the Americans had died.
Yeah.
And he's talking about, rah rah, Siskumba, go team, and he starts talking about the drapes in the room he was in, because I think it was next to the
where they tore
build-
it down.
Yeah. And he's talking about,
Man.
I picked these
Yeah.
drapes out on my first term, and they left them up because they're so great, and I love gold, and these are the
I mean,
best
is he
drapes.
trolling people, or is he just out of his mind?
Yeah. So for at least
He's a mad king, man.
for like 90
Yeah.
seconds, he's stopped talking about the war, and he's talking about these drapes and how good of a job he does, and he
Well,
should
and
have
I
been
think
an interior
specifically
decorator.
the dead
The dead
service
Americans.
people.
Yes,
Yes.
yeah.
Right. He's so disconnected. That
Man.
class is so disconnected from it.
Oh, it's fucking
they'll read something
bananas,
off
dude.
of it.
Yeah, and that's what
Teleprompter.
happens when humans don't have any consequence, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like,
Get
if
out
we
of-
don't have
get out
curbs
of
on our
jail.
behavior, we can spin out. Now, I don't think we're born bad.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying. It's like,
No.
but if you encourage greed beyond any kind of reason, right? Just being the most hedonistic, all the things we're kind of adoring right now, then when you slip into it, fuck, the sky's the limit.
Matt,
You know what I mean?
Mike, I was wondering, is that Lancome you've been using?
What's
Your
that?
skin looks so nice.
Yeah, my skin.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Living the good life.
Oh no, I'm got to stay hidden.
But if Joe Biden, and I don't want to defend
Oh,
Joe
yeah, no,
Biden, if Joe
absolutely.
Biden
No.
had
Anybody
wandered
else.
off in a tangent, if
Yeah.
Obama had wandered off into a
They
tangent,
would've crucified
they're
him.
Screaming.
Yeah.
They would have been screaming
talking
about
anything,
25th.
let alone talking about dead service
Yeah.
people, right?
Yeah.
and just our plan. He's not even trying to pretend that he's a commander in chief. He wants all of the fire with none of the responsibility of wielding fire.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Right? There are no rights
blowtorch.
without responsibilities, dude, and that includes like the presidency. You know what I mean? It's like there's no such thing as a right without a responsibility.
Yeah.
Unless you're Adam Sandler in that space movie with the space spider.
With the spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, great movie.
Freaky
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
Man, just a few more points on this that I had. The State Department, after everything started, suggested all Americans leave the Middle East for safety, but made no plan to help them get out. So no charter planes, no military planes, and all the airports shut down.
Let's send a medical boat to fucking
Greenland.
To Greenland. You know what I mean, man? It's like, what the fuck? It's like
Trump's making it a lot easier for the regular Joe to think, well, I could run a country.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like, Christy Nome going is a dent in the armor. This is a dent in the armor that A, America knows what the fuck it's doing. B, we can be taken at our word, kinda.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that we could be serious. We are being degraded.
So tons and tons of stories about
But the market's
people
still
being
48.
stuck.
Yeah.
I thought it was 50.
So fucking weird, dude. It's like, man, but that also tells me I'm in the shit timeline because what has to happen for the market to take notice? Mm-hmm. Right? That we're in the middle of a fascist takeover.
Right.
The market doesn't care.
And oil
it's higher
prices
than
have
ever.
already skyrocketed, of course.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, mostly. But remember, there's almost 2 billion gallons.
I know, but
sitting
the
on
oil
boats
companies
out
are
there.
going to use any excuse.
Yeah, and plus, the world goes through that pretty fast.
Yeah.
That 2 billion gallons is going to go quick.
Yeah. I just got a little thing that says the United States uses, the U.S. military is the world's largest institutional consumer of oil, using over 100 million barrels annually.
Oh, geez, all right.
So that's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot.
269,000 barrels per day.
Jeez.
Maybe that's what it is, 269,000.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
269.
Also, boys, the U.S. A submarine sank that boat. I think we were just talking about. Hegseth was saying it was the first time since World War II that any submarine had
the U.S. has.
But that's not true. It is the
North
first time.
Koreans did like 2010.
Yeah.
Some little.
Two guys pedaling.
Oh, yeah, oh man!
Little
And
spinny
you
wheel.
want to know who's the most brave person on planet? Somebody in a North Korean submarine, dude. Nope, the most disgruntled workers possible.
The worst job. The worst
I wonder if their toilet is up by the front window in a North Korean sub. It's just right there.
No, even those guys had a better design than that. Oh yeah, oh man, yeah, homemade.
Pooping in a box.
So it's just shitting in a box. You could put it anywhere. It doesn't have to go in front.
Little
It's just
kitty litter.
shit in a box.
Why did they put it in the front? Underneath the only window in the friggin' submersible.
You guys aren't kidding, are you?
I don't.
This is where it's at?
Do you remember the billionaires in the submersible?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Who designed this thing?
I don't know, because that's a small. You're making the demographic of dumb people who would go on this boat with you even smaller, because they have to have kind of an outdoor potty.
But it's so nice to watch the fish as you're pooping.
The weird little.
Those little angler fish. With
You guys are fucking killing me.
oh man.
Yeah, billionaires are not necessarily smarter than us people. They're not. It's a lot of good fortune, is what it is. Because we just figured that shitbox thing right now, and we're just 3 dudes.
Right?
Yeah.
I bet you could run a
Kitty
country.
litter. Couldn't do any worse, Jeff. Couldn't do any worse.
No.
Boys, Senate Republicans also blocked a War Powers resolution just yesterday as we record this. It was designed to help withdraw the forces from hostilities in Iran and keep
Saying you just have to run it through the other houses.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And really, that is the House's job.
Yeah.
And we know what's going to happen in the House. But yeah, dude, are you kidding me? Of course.
Yeah,
because this is not an emergency.
Yeah, every administration has used that whole thing. Even Obama with his, drone strikes and the whole thing. But man, you just took out a bunch of schoolgirls. 150 schoolgirls.
Well, and the head of state, and kids,
and the head of state.
Oh, sure. But
what was the purpose of that? What was was it a mistake?
Because that whole building had been like a government building at one point, but now we're split. What I heard was it would.
But is it like Hamas that hides their,
No, I don't think so. I think it just was a shared building at one point.
Yeah.
But and come on, and missiles don't care.
They don't. Yeah.
A rocket from the sky doesn't give a fuck.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah. But they're so targeted that they can find a quarter on the ground and
they're pretty
good.
And that's why like 1,000. And I'm not saying this is good, but like 1,000 people or so have been killed in the last 200,000 tons of fucking missiles dropped. How many explosive tons have blown up?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they are blown up installations, I think, because that might be civilian deaths and not how many dead dudes in a mobile missile.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's like, because I don't think the Iranians are telling you that number, because we're like, they have 1 million soldiers and we killed 60,000 of them yesterday.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. It's bananas, guys.
It really is.
And that's just the shittier way to solve problems. Right? There are problems on this planet, man. Bombing people is not a way to win their hearts and minds, dude.
No.
It's not.
No.
It's not.
Bake them some cookies.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. In more bad news, there was a news report that the DOJ has withheld 47,000 plus documents in the Epstein file release.
How many?
Basically 48,000 documents that they withheld.
That we know exist already.
That we know
Yeah,
exist
I know.
already.
That's the thing.
And that was reported by. Because last week NPR.
One? No, and last week that was the one about the 13-year-old, right?
About the 13-year-old that they had withheld. Those specific.
Yeah.
But I can't remember who reported on this. But yeah, 48,000 more documents that they said, nope, you don't get to see these.
Yeah, because we've got a president that's helping us out.
Yeah.
And
but I mean, if this gets really weird and he could drag this out,
Weirder than it already is.
Right? Oh yeah. Oh yes. Oh yes. No, please. Let your imaginations be open for the weird.
yeah, how can it get better?
Because he doesn't want to be. If he loses the House, if there is a midterm election, there's just because as we've seen the trend already, including red states. We are going to on track to win the House back, right?
Yeah.
What that and that could mean just like the dismantling of this whole thing.
Yeah, even like in Texas, they're saying that this whole gerrymandering thing, that the redistricting that Texas tried to do, may have backfired on them because there was a shit ton of Democrats and independents that came out and voted. I think it was 2-1 or something like that, in 4 of the 5 districts that they restructured. 2-1 turnout. Democrat to Republican, and there's a lot of Republicans in Texas, like Dan Crenshaw. He's out.
Yeah, who's the other dingbat? Not Rice.
No, but Cornyn didn't get so.
Paxton, one of the most obviously corrupt pieces of shit of all time. He's like, promote me.
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather see.
Yeah, he was
Cornyn
Attorney
jump in,
General of the state, dude. Oh my God, what a slimy piece of shit. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's nuts. I mean, like Mike said, if there's a midterms, next
but that's
year.
why if this turns into chaos on the ground, or we put people down there, if we put fucking soldiers on the ground, that's gonna suck, dude.
Yeah.
But if we don't, it's gonna suck for the Iranians. It would suck for them anyway.
Right.
But I don't know. It's gonna be nuts.
Yeah.
Because I think it's 70 something to 80% identify as Shia, but a lot of young people are non-religious or just much more lightly religious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't think I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Jeez.
Oh boy. Well, have you guys seen the nasty looking rash on Trump's neck?
Yeah. Oh my God.
I have.
Yeah.
Perfectly normal.
Yeah, perfectly. Yeah, President Trump is using a very common cream on the right side of his neck, which is a
That
preventative
looks like
skin
that
treatment.
Is that what the cream looks like?
That's what
looks like a
Sean
scab.
Patrick Barbella, who I think is the White House physician. He's the
Dude, no,
most
that's
healthiest
Obviously,
man ever.
yeah. He could eat rocks. Fuck, man. Oh my God. It's so weird. But remember they said they're in a post-truth society now.
Yeah.
They meant it. They
Yeah.
just make their shit up and kind of force feed it to us,
Yeah.
right? And just beat us down with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, no, that's,
That's nothing. Yeah. I don't know. Speaking of eating rocks, Mike, with inflation going up more than expected these days, RFK Jr., what is he again? He's the
Human and Health Services
director, suggests eating cheaper cuts of meat.
Oh, good. Long pig on a stick.
It's free
Yeah.
if you do it right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he says there's cheaper cuts of steak. You can eat liver. There's all cheaper stuff and
Oh
get
my
the health
God,
benefits of the red meat without having to spend the money because nobody's got any money. but
I've eaten
just-
mystery meat before.
Have ya?
It's not
Oh,
good.
yeah.
From where?
From the International District.
Okay.
sure.
I
Oh,
went
yeah.
to a wedding there for.
Nice.
a
Was it
guy.
delicious though?
It was a Vietnamese wedding, and it was interesting.
Okay.
It wasn't horrible, but
Nice.
I didn't know what it was. It was probably a pigeon,
Little squab.
a little squaw.
Oh, yeah.
Bailey and I went to
Yeah,
Chicago.
that was a thing for a long time. Oh, yeah.
Oh gosh, probably 10 years ago now, but we spent a long weekend in Chicago. We went to Chinatown and he ordered squab at this Chinese
Was it
restaurant.
good?
I tried it. It's a little too gamey for me.
Is it meat sickles, basically, right? Just a piece of meat on a stick.
No, I mean, they brought it out like a little Cornish game hen.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, and I tried it. He liked it. It wasn't my thing, but it's kind of like duck. You know, it kind of has that gamey.
Yeah.
Ducks are super fatty, though.
Yeah, ducks are
What's
super
up, fatty?
What's up, fatty? Yeah. You know how to talk to a duck,
Luscious.
don't you? You really
Luscious.
talk to a duck.
Come here, baby. Quack, quack.
Quack, quack.
You gentlemen.
As Mike was talking about, we do have boots on the ground in Ecuador. U.S. Soldiers or Marines, I can't remember which, are fighting alongside Ecuadorian troops to attack cartels, drug cartels down there.
And as always, so we're being told.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, but I believe it because the cartels are awful.
Yeah.
And I really think most of the cocaine's coming out of Ecuador, right?
Probably.
I think so.
Yeah.
I bet there's some mean motherfuckers in there.
What? Not Venezuela?
No. Oh, man.
Yeah, what is it the Ecuador that praises the leader there? Does he praise Trump quite a bit, or is it?
I don't know the answer.
I can't remember which leader it was. I know. Who did we give all the money to? The $20 billion.
40.
No,
Is that Argentina?
maybe it was Argentina. We gave $20 million.
Argentinian beef, producers,
yeah,
Billion.
Yeah.
$1 billion.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I think it ended up being 40. And there was going to be
that's
some
right.
private recompense or whatever, but I don't think there was.
Yeah, gee.
Yeah.
I know, it's so dumb, dude. Except,
Stop paying your taxes.
Yeah.
Just stop paying your taxes.
Man.
Yeah, it'll crumble the
Yeah.
fuck out of it.
Boys, do you remember there was this big hullabaloo when Trump first took office about Joe Biden's auto pen? And there was the
Yeah.
whole thing. They were going to investigate it, and all of the pardons that Biden issued in his term
Yeah,
of
well,
office
yeah.
were all up in the air because he used the auto pen, and it wasn't really him; it was his minions. So Gene Piero, talk show host extraordinaire, who's now a U.S. attorney, I think in Washington D.C. Area, is dropping the criminal probe. They've decided that there's just nothing unlawful about what he did. Again, it was just one of those
And the damage is already
bluster
done.
things. Yeah.
That's the thing. They poisoned the well already years ago.
Yeah.
Right? That he would, man. Oh,
Can I get you a Tums, Mike?
Yeah, it's just so late in the game.
Yeah.
It's so late in the game.
Yeah.
I don't know how they don't see it. That we have, environmental
Limited
cataclysm is real, right? We have to, if we want our grandkids and their kids to make it another 75 years, we don't have time for this nonsense, man. To have America slip into like a weird religious corporate, some weird dumb shit, man, right? We don't have time for it. We don't have time for it.
Yeah.
We got to expand democracy.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
We don't know. As a species, we don't have. We don't.
Cross between Handmaid's Tale and
something.
Blade Runner.
Yeah. Without the style.
Without the style.
You know what I mean? Because
Without the
these guys
cool
got no
neon.
fucking style, right? It's like, except puffy face surgery and shit. You know what I mean? It's like,
It's weird.
man, it's weird
Yeah.
because they're not satisfied. Right? We were talking, last week about doing things for other people, whether it's volunteering or just being nice or picking up trash or whatever. Those things bring a sense of satisfaction to us as a being.
Yeah.
Right? Obviously, this kind of power and wealth and money doesn't for these people.
No, they
right?
just keep
They're always
wanting
craving more, and that hunger, that inability to be satisfied, drives them mad.
Yeah.
Right. It's a big old game for them. They just look at and strategize about how they can influence their friends who own certain resources on one side of the planet that then affect the stock market on another side of the planet. And it's just this good old boys club that we're not involved in. We're not a part of. We don't get to be a part of the club.
Yeah. It's not even about who can fit the most into their Scrooge McDuck vault, right? Or in their swimming pool. It's
They're
about
sharing it.
what they can control.
Yeah, what they can control.
Yeah. Gee.
I can barely control the toilet that I shit in.
Man.
Right? That thing sometimes fills up, and I'm like, what did
Get a
I
box,
do?
Jeff. Just a box. You can put it anywhere.
Yeah, I could put it next to Rex's box, and he and I can shit together.
Oh, that's a good goal.
He's a good kid.
Yeah,
Don't look at me in the eye.
This is from an article that I read about news stories that Americans aren't really paying attention to because we got all of our own shit going on. But this was kind of interesting because I sort of remember this news story from a couple of years ago. In 2024, former South Korean President Yoon Suk Yeol tried to do a coup. Right? So he sent the military to block whatever their parliament is and to not allow a vote so he could basically, take over the government. Well, he just got sentenced to life in prison for doing this.
Yay.
I mean, that coup sounds kind of familiar, January 6th.
Oh, yeah.
So he led this insurrection with his martial law declaration in December of 2024. It lasted 6 hours before lawmakers were able to vote to overturn it. So instead of, minions climbing the walls of Congress to get in and block
Yeah.
the,
They were trying to get back to their chambers.
they were trying to get back to their chambers. So they had to hop walls. They had to bust through military barricades. They had to do all these things just to get in, to get a quorum enough to vote against this bullshit that this guy was trying to do. So he was suspended from office just that month, impeached, fully removed by the Constitutional Court in April of 2025, rearrested in July, and faced 8 criminal trials. He claimed his actions were necessary against anti-state liberals controlling the legislature.
Yeah, who were controlled by the North Koreans. He just tried to throw every single fucking catchphrase
Does this all
in there.
sound familiar?
Yeah, I know.
This is all just, whatever crazy shit he could throw in there. But he tested South Korea's democratic institutions, and they withstood this attempted power grab.
Yeah.
So
It's
now
a young democracy, remember.
Yeah.
It's like, we just don't hold that class of people in America accountable, but terribly rarely.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. And they talk about this is a rare time that democratic institutions that have faltered under pressure, like in Brazil, Hungary, United States. This is a rare case where it's actually held up. The people did the right thing and fought against it. But man, all this sounded so familiar when I'm reading this, right?
Yeah.
Gosh. Another interesting story from that article, China is banning flush-mounted door handles on all cars sold in the country. So no more, I don't know, Jeff, did your Cadillac have a flush-mounted handle that was built, you had to push it to get it to open, or some kind of push button
For the door?
for the door handles?
No.
Like a
Like a
Tesla, or
Tesla,
whatever?
they have
Yeah.
those little
No.
built-in
No, it wasn't that
crazy
cool.
thing. Can't use them because if you get into an accident, you can get trapped in there. The door mechanism won't open. You can't reach out the window and open the door, and people trying to get in can't get in to do it.
Interesting.
So now,
Just drag it through the window now.
as of January 2027, all cars sold in China will require to have a mechanical release feature for both interior and exterior handles that are clearly visible
All right, well,
and
that's-
operable by any angle. So Chinese EV makers like Xiaomi and Aeon have already adopted this stuff, but they found 140 incidents of people trapped in Teslas due to door handle problems, including several with severe
Really?
injuries. Yeah, 140. I mean, it's a huge country. So
Yeah.
Is there that many
I don't know
Teslas?
how many Teslas are
I think
there.
Tesla's
more than
one of them.
140.
Yeah.
I think. But, geez, I don't know. That never had crossed my mind.
Yeah. Yeah. Crazy. So rescuers couldn't open the door if the car was on fire or whatever.
They just
else.
stand there.
It's like, get the jaws of life.
Yeah. Or smash the fucking window, right? God made a brick.
Yeah. Here's a fascinating science story, guys. Analysis of bones from an ancient people who once lived in Colombia. They did a DNA test on this stuff, and they do not match any other ancient or modern civilization. So the DNA grouping of these bones they found, they cannot trace it back to any
Wow-wee.
other people on the planet, which is just
Jeez.
crazy. So they don't know if this, and it's in what is now Colombia. These people were around 6,000 years ago. They think they were hunter-gatherers and migrated south into the Bogota Altiplano, which is now Colombia. They don't know if they just sort of blended in with the people that were around there and their DNA just sort of disappeared at a certain time. But yeah, not related to indigenous Colombians. They have more connection to people who now live up in Panama, in that area. But it's just this weird thing where they just, all of a sudden you had this group of people
Yeah.
that didn't have any DNA connection anywhere else. Alien.
Maybe it's time travelers from.
From Renton that ended up down
Just
there.
saying.
Man. Yeah, and also speaking of ancient stuff, dinosaur hunters were scouring a fossil field in the middle of the Sahara Desert and uncovered a second species of Spinosaurus. They're those giant ass T-Rex looking fuckers with the sail on the back.
Oh, wow.
Found a second species of that. It measures the length of a school bus. The researchers, based on what they found, the big skull was probably highly colorful and used as a key to attract mates. The colors that they had.
Hey, fatty.
There was a local Tuareg man who led the team on motorbikes deep into the Sahara where he had once seen fossilized bones. So he took the team back there. They found the teeth and jaw bones of this new Spinosaurus species in Jangubi, which is a fossil bed rich in dinosaur remains.
Did they say what time period that thing was?
No.
Oh.
No, like
still.
Jurassic or
Yeah.
whatever. No. I thought we saw Spinosaurus in Jurassic Park, but they kind of combined. Like all those dinosaurs that were in
Weren't
Jurassic.
necessarily from the same
weren't
age.
necessarily from the same time frame.
Right.
Like I think Tyrannosaurus Rex is closer in time to human
BS.
existence than like the Triceratops or the
yeah.
some weird thing like
Something
that. It's like
bananas.
millions of years
Yeah.
between those two, but
Yes.
only.
Yeah. Isn't that bananas?
It's just nuts.
Yeah, because it's 65-ish between us and Tyrannosaurus Rex, right?
Right.
So that means it's more than, I mean, that's bananas.
So it's
and they're still
120
finding like
million?
fossils and shit. That's
Yeah,
pretty neat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think actually dinosaurs don't exist.
I know, yeah. Satan
Yeah.
put all those buttons
Prove me
in there.
wrong. Prove me
I heard.
wrong. Yeah.
It's cool though that weird things like that can happen, right?
Yeah.
Organic compounds can transfer in a way into inorganic compounds.
Yeah.
Was
Right?
were there some hanky panky going on between like a smaller dinosaur and a bigger dinosaur, kind of like a, a
Me and Sue Bird.
labradoodle? Yeah, you and Sue Bird. But I mean, they're mixing it
No
up in
offense,
there.
Miss Bird. You're a goddess.
Yeah. I just pictured Mike and Sue Bird, so
Yeah,
I'm gonna
can't get rid of that.
gouge my eyes out. soon.
I'm gonna let you hang yourself with that one, Mike. I was gonna help you out, but
Oh, sorry.
yeah, that's okay. Not like you need any help.
Boys, have you heard of the shopping cart theory?
Yes.
To depend
Like
on
if you put shit in it and you go up and you pay for it, you get out the stuff that's inside, or you can just take a chance and just drive right out of the.
see if you can make
just
it.
see if you can make it
how
out.
far you can go.
Yeah. Which I've seen a
No,
lot
it's
of.
more about putting the cart away after you're done using
Oh, yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
It says if you're
I do it.
put the cart away, you're a good person. If you don't put the cart away, then you're probably a
Bag
bad
of
person.
shit.
Right, you're a bag of shit.
Is that the same thing as if you cross your eyes, they'll stay that way?
Kinda. So this made the rounds a few years ago. People would discuss it, and there was all these reasons. Well, I don't put the cart away because that's not my job, or whatever. I always put the cart away because I feel like I'm trying to help. Whatever, right? It was a relatable morality test for people because it's a low effort, it's anonymous, and it's always framed as the right thing to do. You put the cart away. Are you guys a cart putter away?
For sure.
Yeah.
That's that way you can go.
Yeah.
Ride
like
it
you're
across the
skating.
parking
Yeah, that's
lot.
great. Oh, yeah.
I mean, and where are we talking? Put it away. Are we talking get it all the way back inside the place, or
At least into one of those
corrals or whatever.
corrals, yeah.
I take a shot from all the way across the parking
yeah.
lot
Just see if
and
you
just
can
see
launch
if I
it.
can
Oh,
make
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But that's still doing it.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I don't go get it after I push it away.
Yeah, just somebody.
After it bounces off somebody's rear quarter panel.
Whoop.
Because obviously there's no reward. Nobody's thanking you for doing it, and there's no punishment if you sort of just leave it behind and whatever. So it's framed as purely a voluntary act of civic responsibility. So that was the theory. Now there's some more study into this whole idea, right? That, if you do it, you're a good person. If you don't do it, you're a bad person. So they're saying, well, you got to look at all the aspects of it, right? Because you could have a person that's I don't want to say female, but you could have a person that's scared to take it back, right? It's middle of the night, they don't want to walk away from their car,
yeah.
or they may have a kid in the car,
Yeah.
or they might have frozen stuff. Their ice cream's melting. I got to get home. There's they're having a bad day.
No, there's extenuating circumstances.
Yeah,
right?
so it's all, or have a physical disability, all these things. So it has less to do with your moral fiber than it does to, how well your day is going, kind of a thing. So, I guess the takeaway is don't judge on those small little things. But if you pick up garbage. On the street, then you are a good person.
You are a good person.
Just
You guys are good people too.
No, appreciate you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Well, we should still take the time to take the cart back.
I think so.
I don't know that you judge someone, but there's a lot of lazy people out there that just have a different
don't
way.
wanna,
Don't wanna, and
just
they like.
litter bugs that like dump shit out their car or whatever. It's like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Just weird. It's not a flex.
No.
You're not flexing on anybody. Nobody's
Right.
impressed by this.
Yeah.
Right?
I
But-
hate it when you walk out you're driving down the street, you stop at a stop sign or something, and you look over and there's a car and the window goes down, and just a bag of McDonald's gets dropped on the
It's
ground.
bananas.
Everyone has seen that.
Yeah.
Everyone has seen
Yeah.
that. Just like right out in the open. What the fuck
Yeah.
is that?
It's just, what
Help me
the hell
with
are
that.
you doing?
Yeah, what are you doing? And that's righteousness
Well,
on
I
my
shit in the
part.
bag
It is
first.
right.
Then I drop it out the window.
Yeah, you have
Like,
to go
man,
somewhere.
I don't know. I do not get it because it's not a flex.
Yeah.
It's weird and just lazy. And I get it because, like, garbage still goes to a hole in the earth. Or they take it out to the ocean and dump it. You know what I mean? So it's like, we should make less garbage. No doing.
Yes, exactly.
But I'd still rather have it.
Mike
in a
doesn't,
central
guys, Mike
place.
doesn't like rodents. So if you keep
Yes,
the
one more
rodents-
reason, yes.
Yeah.
Not to leave, weird food packages in the inappropriate places.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And,
And,
I love rodents, but I just don't want a rodent in my house.
Right.
That's all I'm saying.
Exactly.
Yeah. And it's
Remember back in the
invited.
day, you'd see people like they'd dump their ashtray right on the street.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
there'd
yeah.
be a big pile.
Just a big pile.
Yeah.
It's like,
You
what?
get off a freeway entrance or exit, and you get to the stoplight or whatever.
Yeah.
And you stop there,
Yeah.
and you look around, and there's 10,000 butts from people. That
Yeah.
you don't see that anymore.
Yeah.
It's pretty
Not
much
as much.
Yeah, not as much.
Just vape cartridges.
Yeah. Starbucks.
Oh,
cup.
man.
Oh my gosh,
Do the
Jeff,
right thing, people.
what is the day of your birthday?
My birthday is August 29th.
Oh.
29th. Your classic rock song that fits your birthday is All You Need Is Love. Ba-ba-ba-da-da-da. Mikey, what's your
April 30th.
30th? I gotta go to the next page. No, it should be here. 30th. Oh, there's a lady who's sure all the glitters is gold. So your classic rock based on your birthday, and this is kind of like a horoscope thing.
Sure.
So Mike is Stairway to Heaven.
What about you, Charles?
Me is Burning Down the House by the Talking
Talking
Heads.
Heads?
Yeah. Kind of digging on that. It's this weird thing, and there was a whole, and I didn't do them all, but I just wanted to see what your guys' classic
What's
rock song.
your whore name?
Jesus, I just can't think of my whore name.
It's your first pet and your street you lived on.
Oh, yeah, Samantha Aloha.
Samantha Aloha.
Oh, that's pretty good.
I should have said stripper. but-
Stripper name. Whatever.
Sorry, no disrespect to the stripper.
Yeah.
No, just
Sex work is real work, Jeff.
That's right.
Yeah.
It's hard to do.
I've tried to give them some
No
money.
pun intended. Yeah, so all of these came with like a reason for it, like Mike being Stairway to Heaven. He's probably outgoing and, whatever the horoscope stuff is.
Sure.
I didn't get into that. I just want to know what your guys' songs would
Likes
be.
to play air guitar.
Likes to play.
Mine's actually beat it, beat it.
Of course it is. Of course it is.
It's a mantra. It's a
Instruction manual.
oh shucks.
Yeah. So if you were born 1st, 10th, 19th, or 28th, you're Light My Fire by the Doors.
Oh.
2nd, 11th, 20th, or 29th, you're All You Need Is Love. 3rd, 12th, 21st, or 30th, Stairway to Heaven. 4th, 13th, 22nd, or 31st, Burning Down the House. 5th, 14th, or 23rd, Changes by David Bowie. 6th, 15th, or 24th, you're Making Love. No, You Make Lovin' Fun by
the Lovin'.
Fleetwood Mac.
Oh.
7th, 16th, 25th, Going to California by Led Zeppelin. 8th, 17th, 26th, Long and Winding Road by the Beatles. And 9th, 18th, or 27th, Maybe We Were Born to Run.
Yes. My only qualm here is our Talking Heads classic rock, man.
At this point,
I
probably.
guess so. Wow, that's painful.
In 2026,
Yeah,
I would say
yeah.
yes, but
They're avant-garde.
wouldn't have been for me. I think classic rock in my world would have ended like 70. Well, it's hard to
79?
say, but when was the
Right around
Who?
there. Right around
Yeah,
there.
79, because that's when Bonham died, right?
It is.
And Mooney,
And
Keith
and
Moon, and
just the whole idea that we were heading into the 80s and there was this synthesizer
Yeah.
craze starting to happen.
Yeah, yep.
I mean, when
Yeah.
Van Halen
Yeah, I
goes
agree.
and starts making songs like Jump,
Yeah.
you've passed over.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Gone
I
across
tend
the
to
line.
agree. Yeah, it kind of.
It
Yeah.
changed the thing.
That's
It
a-
went
that's a
from
good
the
call.
Bee Gees / whatever, staying alive, to Michael. What was that guy from Wham? Way
Careless whisper.
Yeah, that was a little later, but
Oh, you're talking about wake me up
till we go,
before you go,
Yeah.
go.
George Michael.
George Michael.
Yeah.
Michael George.
Yeah, I thought you were going to say it ended after lick it up, lick it up, when the makeup came off.
This
That's
is classic. Yeah. That kind of, yeah. Oh, man.
oh,
I think
I
we
wonder
should
if
just
Shakespeare's ever like, fuck, I just need one good song. Yeah. But they
Pooping
got
in
it
a box.
instead. Yeah.
I guess he's trying to sell his like Beverly Hills mansion or something. Gene Simmons is, and he's saying that they dropped it like $1.5 million drop, so you know the thing's
Overpriced.
expensive. as
Yeah,
hell.
you know, now
Already,
they're
but overpriced.
Yeah.
But he's saying, yeah, he's being very careful about who he sells it to. I'm not selling it to a druggie or a schmuck or whatever. I'm like, dude, you're
He's
going
a
to take whatever you
businessman.
Taking the
get
money,
out of
bro.
it.
Yeah, exactly. He's going to his bunker.
Going to his bunker. Oh my God! Finally, boys, rest in peace, Neil Sedaka, legendary singer-songwriter, has died at 86. Not sure exactly. So he had a lot of hit songs. He had a 6-decade career. He started in the 50s as a teenager at the Hit Factory in New York. Wrote a bunch of songs, and then he started recording himself. Put out a bunch of albums, all the way through. I think he signed in with Elton John's record label in the mid 70s and kind of had a like a rebirth or reinvigoration. What am I trying to say?
A reimagining.
Reimagining, maybe. But yeah, he had, Breaking Up Is Hard to Do, Calendar Girl,
my
and
Calendar Girl.
Laughter in the Rain.
Yeah, just, I
that
mean,
stuff, yeah.
wow.
A
Yeah.
bunch of them, yeah. Neil Sedaka. I mean, that should have been one of the bucket list concerts I went to, but I didn't see him.
Never saw him?
My parents were into him.
Yeah, sure.
He had
Sedaka.
3 number ones on the Hot 100. In all, he had 30 songs reach the Billboard charts, with 9 of them becoming top 10 hits. And not necessarily him recorded. He wrote a bunch of songs for others, and others re-recorded his hits and put it out on their own albums, and became his Songwriters Hall of Fame. Just one of those guys that's sort of always been there in the background of our lives, kind of thing. But
And you get a guy like that, he's been making music for his entire life, and he's never out of it, right? He's always around people. He's probably always recording, all the way up until his 80s, right?
yeah,
Who's the other guy that's been out and one of like the
Like Tony Bennett.
Tony Bennett type of thing, right?
Yeah.
Where he's just been out just doing stuff maybe in the background, not like Tony Bennett, but just involved.
music.
Yeah. That's really neat.
Yeah. Well,
And he's a local gangster, for all we know. It's like he shakes down the donut shop.
You were a little light on your protection payment this week.
But yeah, Calendar Girl's just perfect for that.
love my little calendar girl.
For that genre, that's perfectly done.
Yeah. And we were playing it a little bit earlier because I couldn't remember exactly, but the Laughter in the Rain.
Yeah.
I hear laughter.
Yeah, and for that genre, it's a perfect song,
Yes.
right? That kind of
Saccharine.
KLSY, Seattle, like
Yes.
Bubblegum
soft rock,
rock.
stuff.
Yeah.
yeah, but they make, music now is nothing like it was in those other decades. And we can always say, oh, my parents don't understand me and my music nowadays, but there's some shit music out there. And I no offense for multi-platinum billion albums selling human beings, but boy, oh boy, the happiness quotient kind of fell away. There was a happiness and either a little bit of a rebellion about war or whatever in the 70s. The 80s was like Wham, and like spandex, and then it went downhill in the 90s, and everything was just negative. It started to go a lot more negative.
It all went downhill after Safety Dance.
We didn't do enough safety dancing.
What about Come On Eileen?
Oh, it's a great song. Jumping around in their overalls.
Yeah.
Come on, Eileen. Don't you want to?
My spleen.
It works. I don't know.
I'll give you my bling.
Yes, so rest in peace, Neil Sedaka.
That's a nice name, Sedaka.
Songwriters Hall of Fame.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. And I'm surprised he didn't make as we talked last week about the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And I know he's not a rock and roll guy, but neither is more than half the
People that are in.
people that are nominated this year. But
Right.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know, boys. I don't know.
are we gonna
Songwriting Hall of Fame's nice.
are we gonna do sharing is caring?
Let's do sharing is caring.
Oh,
What's
hey.
everybody got going on? We haven't done it for a
No.
while.
Yeah,
I want to hear.
Is this about masturbation? Because I don't know.
kind of. My dad died on Sunday.
Oh,
This past
geez,
Sunday?
Jeff.
Sunday evening. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
man.
I thought
Michael.
he'd already passed away.
So did I. Mike Lawrence died at 88 years old in a nursing home.
Wow.
Had a lot of complications to diabetes and just poor health care, and not poor health care, but poor health decisions in his life, and passed away in his sleep. Didn't wake up. My sister came and saw her. I didn't go see him. I didn't want to see him in that state.
Up in Alaska?
No, he's here in Seattle.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's here in Seattle. But with my twisted relationship with him, I cut him off about 9 months ago. Both my mom and my dad, actually. And it was pretty rough. I think for him, he texted me once and said, hey, I wish things would have been better Christmas time or something. But I've done all my grieving already, for the loss of my father. He died to me, I think, a long time ago. I'd taken care of him and taken him to the hospital, visited him in the hospital all the time when he was sick, been there at his side all the time, and just a grumpy old motherfucker, just a grumpy old shit. And I just had to protect myself in the last couple of years to get myself right with me, and to be around that negativity and have to be dancing on eggshells all the time. It wasn't the right thing. So part of me wanted to be there, to know that when he passed. And my sister called me on Sunday or Monday morning, and he died at like 4 a.m. Sunday night, Monday morning, and said he passed peacefully, and he's done. I can't believe he made it as long as he did. Strokes, quadruple bypass surgeries, lost his limb below the knee.
Wow.
Just really horrible stuff. So,
Wow.
Anyway, rest in peace, Dad.
Yeah.
Love you, buddy.
Yeah.
Even though I have
No, everybody's
just a
got a
dad.
complicated relationship.
Yeah, that's bigger than that.
that's parents, yeah.
Yeah.
No disrespect. I'm blessed to have had the things I've received. I received a house over my head, a roof over my head, clothes, travel. He'd come to my baseball games. He'd always come to my events. He'd come take off work for all those things. Did a lot of really important things. He just couldn't figure out how to handle himself when I spilled the milk.
Yeah.
Or if I couldn't find the blue-handled dikes.
Yeah.
That was a big one for me for a lot of years. That was a traumatizer.
Man.
Yeah, but anyway,
That's it's an interesting generation for sure, because they weren't quite baby boomers,
yeah.
so they weren't kind of in that hippie kind of.
No, they didn't
Arid-
smoke enough weed.
It's something.
didn't.
Yeah, but it was that kind of, because he probably graduated high school.
60.
Yeah, I was going to say early 60s.
Early 60s, 61,
Yeah.
62 or something like that.
Yeah, because my dad would have graduated 57, so he's a little bit older. But
Okay.
yeah, there's that weird, because they're not the silent generation, they're not the greatest generation,
No.
but they're not baby boomers.
No, but their parents were World War I vets.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
how traumatized were those who had
Yeah.
Spanish flu? So all of their parents saw a huge chunk of their people die.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Went
So it's
through
like,
stuff I can't even imagine.
yeah,
Or,
I know it's weird.
Maybe
But
lived.
also, when you're a self-aware creature, all that goes to the side.
It doesn't
You know what I
matter.
mean? It's like, and I'm not saying there aren't, addictions and things we need help getting through, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you're a self-aware adult, your reactions are your own, right? So
Yeah.
just because my, upbringing was what it was. I still have the now to be responsible for myself in the now.
Yeah.
Right.
That's something I had conversations with him about to try to get him to understand that, because I'm not responsible for his emotional dysregulation. No. But I do have to absorb it when I'm around him. And it's not fun the way he treats people. And even though he had just a terrible upbringing with a overly strong mom who was called the witch lady, and alcoholic parents where he was left in cars with his brother while they went in to go drink in bars and such.
Yeah, it's a different time.
All that stuff, adds up. But in his 80s, he had plenty of time to absorb and become his own self, right? And not blame somebody else for his situation. Yeah. And he just wouldn't change. Change in any way. So,
yeah, plenty of time to reflect. Do you have what's your favorite memory? He was a Alaska Airlines guy for tons of years.
He worked for Alaska Airlines for 35 years. Took a dare by his roommate up in Anchorage or Juneau. I can't remember where they were living. And he had just gotten out of the military and bunked up with this guy that he had been in the Navy with up in Alaska, and said there was an ad and it said, I don't know, ramp agent or something like that. And he went down there on a whim, got a job, and started work that day, and worked for 35 years.
Wow.
Yeah. And worked his way all the way up through management and that sort of thing, and did fantastic.
He was like the airplane locator, right? The airplane whisperer. He knew where all the planes were or something.
Yeah, for the most part. The job I remember when I was young, going out to the airport, out at the hangar at the south end of the runway, he was DFC, Director of Flight Control, and so he would have a pager for 4 days, and then he'd be off for 4 days, and he would be able to, move planes from place to place depending on mechanical problems, so on and so forth. He did a lot of really great things with that airline, with a group of people that were just absolutely phenomenal human beings. They were a close-knit group that really built that airline together way back in the day. But he was the first person to volunteer to go up in their first crash. They've had 2 accidents, fatal accidents. One was up in, I don't know, Juneau or Ketchikan. I can't remember where it was, but there was a crash into a mountain, and he had to go. Didn't have to, but he volunteered to go recover bodies and stuff. Wow. But to answer your question about what my favorite,
what's your favorite memory?
He was. There's like a bluebird on my shoulder. What's that song?
Yeah.
He was singing, and I was young. We were going to be going somewhere, and he was in the shower, and he just had this happy kind of a vibe. He was singing that song in the shower, and it was just totally a beautiful thing. And I looked at my mom, and she looked at me. I was like, what the fuck's he happy about? Right? But you could hear it in his voice, and it was just a pleasant day from there and out. I don't remember very many of those pleasant days because he's just grumpy about stuff. And then he would like change his mind in certain situations that would just be conflicting with, reality. But in a big situation, like if I had done something really horrible, he calmed right down and could focus and go right in there and take care of it. But if it was a little thing, it was like, I'm just like pissed off and that sort of thing. And coming to my baseball games, taking photographs of me, right? I'm a photographer, so I take pictures of other people, but other people don't take a lot of pictures of me. And so I was looking through some pictures the other day of, I just got an old box of photos, soccer, baseball, youth, high school, that sort of thing. And he took a shit ton of pictures of me and my sister, and really happy about that. Like a little documentation of my life, which was great. I can look back on. Yeah. But overall, provided for a great, all the basics, but just as far as an emotional support, he wasn't the best character a lot. Yeah. You guys probably had some similar challenges.
Simple guy.
Yeah, no.
I mean, just like in his needs. like if he had his cup of coffee in the morning and his beer in the evening, he was good to go kind of thing.
Yeah, he was a guy that would go. He'd get home at 5 o'clock or 6 o'clock at night or whatever, and sit down in his Barco lounger and just sit there with his newspaper and read his newspaper from front to back, and have a beer, sit down with dinner. Great cook. He was a great cook. Emotional guy too. He would cry. I saw him get emotional a few times. My mom saw him get really emotional when I flipped my car heading over towards Eastern Washington with my friend Dave.
He told us that.
Yeah.
And when we got over there, we got out to Cle Elum and we got to the spot, and he saw the car, and it was smashed from the taillights flat all the way to the top of my head was flat. The car was smashed, and there was a little spot for my head. And so he saw that after we went to the scene first.
Because Dave got ejected, right?
Dave got ejected from the flipping of the car. Yeah. So we we had a good time. He lived, and he said that angels dropped him down and laid him on the ground, which was a beautiful thing. But I have never seen my dad like just sniffle and just just get into that mode. I was like, wow, okay, all right. You've just been angry all your life, and now you're showing me some.
Yeah, well, But if you were gone, who would he yell at?
Yeah, exactly.
Good point.
Where's my blue dikes?
Yeah, where's my blue handled dikes?
Blue handled dikes.
And that traumatized me for a long time.
Man.
Yeah. What the fuck? I'm 9 years old. I thought, Dad, when we went to Broadway, I thought that's what you were talking about. When I got down there, I was confused.
Yeah,
no, I didn't mean that, but yeah, blue handled dikes. Anyway. Rest in peace, Mike Lawrence. Thank you for the ride, and keep an eye on me because I still need your help. Okay? Thanks.
Nice. And Mom doing okay as far as you know?
Yeah. Yep. She's doing great. She's up in Squim. She's kind of relieved. She's got a relieved part of her that is, she's dealt with him for a lot of years. Probably should have left a long time ago, but decided to stick around and complain and complain, but she's free from him now. So,
and your sister's down for a minute?
Yep, she's down she's in Squim right now, and she's kind of with my mom right now, hanging out.
You get to spend any time with her?
With my mom?
Either one.
Well, yeah. When my sister gets back, I think she's going to come by the area, and we're going to go have some lunch.
Nice.
Yeah. But we like I said earlier, Kelly and I have both done a ton of healing from the trauma of that guy. So
yeah,
it's unfortunate. I don't know if my kids know that he's gone. I don't know if Melinda knows that he's gone. I don't know that they care, but I'm sure there's something in them that understands that a life is a life. I do, even though I've got resentment towards him. I don't have it anymore, but I've had resentment towards him.
Yeah. I'm
letting him go. It's time to move on.
Yeah, for sure.
So anyway, thanks for listening. That's what happened to me. You guys are the first persons I've told.
Wow, yeah, that's a big deal.
Yeah, it is a big deal. Your dad's still alive? No, your dad is gone.
Oh,
right?
yeah, a long time
ago.
Yeah, 2001, I think.
And Mike, your dad is
he's still in Bryn Mawr.
Still in Bryn Mawr. Yeah, and he recovering from his stroke and all that.
Yeah, he's kind of plateauing, but he's still kicking.
Yeah.
Same house he's been in for 60, would you say?
Since 1967.
67.
When they bought that house with a basement for like $17,000.
Yeah. Crazy.
$17,000.
Wow.
Now it's worth $590.
Yeah, and then in the back, because there's always been a garage right there, and so the backyard's just kind of a strip. You know what I mean? And it's shady enough to where nothing's growing there. And he had like 2 St. Bernards. Man, where?
Yeah. They were the miniature.
The little toy St. Bernard.
Toy St. Bernards, yeah. They would
that was before my time.
They would only go to Snoqualmie Pass.
They found, I produced the same amount of manure, evidently, so they got rid of them and kept me.
Oh, they made you poop outside. That's nice.
It was a strip.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Geez. Mike, you got anything?
No, I'm
going
really
on-
excited for Slack Johnson
Yes.
Space
tomorrow.
Patrol.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we're going to be recording
Slack
some
Johnson,
more.
Space Patrol.
To start editing, Mike's going on. He's tour daddy for
in
a local
like 3
band
weeks.
extraordinaire.
Yeah, just test.
Yeah, he's going away from us.
Where's the trip?
Down the West Coast into Phoenix and on up.
Missoula, and then
Yeah,
you come back
Missoula,
into like
back-
Yakima or something. No,
Might be Wenatchee.
Wenatchee, something like that. Yeah.
Do they have all the dates lined up?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I'm just not real clear on it. Good thing I'm driving.
You're driving?
Yeah.
Okay. What?
Ugh.
All
I
right.
got lots of extra insurance. They'll be fine.
Yeah. That sounds fun.
What kind of vehicle are we talking?
A new Ford,
Like a big 15 passenger van?
Yeah, because
Okay.
you can take the back 2 out. There's
Put all
only
the
6
gear.
of us. Yeah, so in the back, there's a surprising amount of room, actually.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's you, the band, and like
Kinda
a
like
merch kind of person.
Yeah,
or-
photographer slash
Yeah,
merch.
yeah,
dude,
yeah.
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 Yeah, hopefully
Wow.
I can just nap in the van.
I've seen you nap on dirt.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Wood chips.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Wake me up before you go.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, it's going to be a fun trip,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think.
What's the name of the band?
Distest.
Distest.
Oh, yeah, no, they rock. They've got the music videos on the YouTubes right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Female lead singer,
Yep,
right?
yep, yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Yeah.
No, they're cool. They're solid, and they're fun to see live, and they rock. But
Okay.
no, they're the whole package. They really are.
Is it Detest?
A Distest.
Distest.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, they rock.
Is that French? What is that?
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
The language of rock. Yeah,
Français.
yeah.
Français.
Yeah, and Slack Johnson. We got Slack
And
Johnson.
Slack's coming soon. We got you got some more recording to do, and then a lot of editing. So I might take the time that Mike is gone and spend more time. We might take a week off.
Oh man,
Yeah. Are you? How long you gone?
2 weeks.
2 episodes
Okay.
worth, so
All right.
maybe take a week off and then have them call in for a week. Next week we've got a special guest coming in, Jeff Spears, who is an 80s podcaster, fellow podcaster, does a show about the 80s.
Yeah, super successful.
Out of Florida, and he's been able to interview a lot of interesting real life characters from the 80s, MTV VJs, band members of some of your favorite bands.
Totally,
Just
cool.
all the 80s
yeah.
stuff. Weird Al Yankovic, all that kind of stuff. So
Corey Feldman.
I don't know if he's interviewed Corey Feldman. Maybe.
I want to interview Corey.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
He's an
find out what
interesting
makes
dude.
this guy tick, though.
Yeah. So he's got a new book coming out all
What is-
about the 80s. So we're going to chat with him
That's pretty cool.
next time on the big show. So, ending this here program on something positive, and I went back to the peace well because we're at war, and war is bad. Jimi Hendrix, Renton's own Jimi Hendrix, said, "When the power of love overcomes the love of power, the world will know peace."
It's a great statement.
And Jeff, this one's for you from Desmond Tutu, Bishop Desmond Tutu, and this is kind of Jeff's philosophy with picking up litter and being part of the community and doing little good things. Desmond Tutu said, "Do your little bit of good where you are. It's those little bits of good put together that overwhelm the world."
That's nice.
Yes.
Nice. It's exactly right. It's just one little piece of garbage at a time.
Yeah, every little
Every little step you
kindness.
take. Yep.
Yeah.
Every little smile, every little bit of just positive energy towards something. It's just all adds up, man.
Yeah.
And then we need to get everybody on that board. So be positive, people.
Yeah. So we'll leave it there. We're going to come back and do our top 5. So if you are a member, that is something you can see. You can go to r-townpodcast.com ourtownpodcast.com. Sign up to be a member, $3 a month or $30 a year for extra show content. If you sign up, we might even throw you out a sticker or something.
yes.
So just let us
Stickers.
know. And then you can also get it on the Patreons, which I think is French for please suck, and we have a little bit of money to keep the show going.
Little bit of check.
Because this show is free to you to watch, but it's not necessarily free to us to produce. So
Oh,
if
so
you're
true, yeah.
liking what we're doing,
Oh, yeah.
Please
kick with a little bit of dough.
Yeah.
Keep the lights on.
Share with your friends, like and share. Tell people
Absolutely.
about us because we'd like to keep doing this.
And keep
Yeah.
growing. We're growing.
We are growing. Yeah. Yeah.
We're growers, not showing.
Yeah.
Well, definitely true there.
We do show every once in a while.
Definitely true there. That's kind of hindered my porn career. So it's a whole story for a different day. But tonight's top 5 boys, Gen X things.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll figure out a little Gen X talk coming up next, and from there we'll see you next week.
All right. See you, folks.
Please like, subscribe, comment, and share. And if you think this episode is worth $1 or $5, the boys would love to have it.
And don't forget to visit our-townpodcast.com for all the links.
For less than a cup of coffee, you can also join the website in the member-only area for exclusive bonus content, vlogs, and more. It's just $3 a month or $30 a year. Thank you for listening to this production of Our Town Podcast Extraordinaire.